Hello there, my hypothetical viewers, and welcome back to Ordinary Gaming, where we're playing some more Isaac. Now, before I talk about the thing that you can probably notice going on in the background there, I am going to just pick a random character and get started. Oh, Eve again. Well, this ought to be interesting. Last run with Eve actually went surprisingly well. So, you've all probably noticed it by now. What is this noise playing in the background? This is not Isaac's music. Well, you're right, but it is made by the same guy who made Isaac's music. What you're listening to right now is the OST from an upcoming indie game called Crypt of the Necrodancer. I guess you could call it a rhythm dancing game roguelike, which has some awesome fucking music, and I'm just looking so forward to playing. Anyway, I found the OST on YouTube, and I just wanted to listen to it, so we're gonna be listening to that while we play Isaac. It is a really good soundtrack to sort of to play a roguelike too, I think, and it has a really gritty kind of feel to it, just like Isaac's music. Okay, actually, I guess I wouldn't describe Isaac's music as gritty, but you can definitely tell it's made by the same guy. And in my personal opinion, I actually think it's better than Isaac's music. But Isaac wasn't made to specifically focus on music, whereas Crypt of the Necrodancer soundtrack is specifically made for a game that heavily revolves around... I don't want to pick that up yet. Nope, couldn't get around picking it up. Crypt of the Necrodancer specifically revolves around the music. It's sort of like a rhythm roguelike. I think I mentioned that already. But the way that works is you sort of have to move in time to the beat of the music. Move, attack. Oh, that was stupid. That was stupid damage. So, hoping it's not too loud. I think we've established before that I have really terrible hearing, so I kind of need it to be a bit louder for me. But it might just be my headphones. It might not actually be that loud coming out on the recording. If it is, I do apologize for that. I won't know until I have a look at it in post. You know, until I do what little bit of cleanup I do before I release my videos. This is an awfully large floor, actually. Did it say Curse of the Lost? Or Curse of the Labyrinth, or whatever it was? So, we're playing as Eve again. I've mentioned what Eve's specific characteristics are before. She's a bit faster than Isaac, does a little bit less damage, has less health, but has Whore of Babylon and Dead Bird at the start. We are not going to take this just yet. If it happens to be a health down or something, I'd really rather not I'd really rather not risk taking down a health down at this very moment. Now, there is no secret room there, unfortunately. I thought there was a pretty good chance there would be one there, so... I really do need to get better at finding secret rooms. I don't think I'm terrible at it, but I don't know all the rules that go to finding a secret room. I just know some of the basic stuff that makes it sort of easier to find one. Now I'm gonna cheese this boss. About it. Man, we're actually doing decent damage here. Oh, it's because I've got money equals power, of course. I actually thought I picked that up. Man, that's some impetus to actually not spend all money there. Almost open to the quarter now. Almost. I don't generally find the quarter to be a particularly good pickup, especially not if you have the capability of re-rolling it, which, since we're playing as Eve, we don't, but... And can I just say, I bloody well love this soundtrack. I have a sort of affinity for bit-tune sort of music. If you want a game that has a really good soundtrack to it, you should try out the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World video game. It's sort of a side-scrolling beat-em-up released on Xbox Live. I remember, if I remember correctly. I think it was only on Xbox Live too. But that game has a really good soundtrack as well. So that's cool. Another health up. That will be helpful in the near future. I don't quite have the money to make the shop a thing. So we're just going to carry on. Sort of has a trance feel to it, doesn't this music? Oh man. I'm kind of regretting trying to record while this music's playing, just because I just want to sit back and listen to it. But I've already listened to most of this stuff before. Quite a lot, in fact. I've been listening to almost non-stop since I first found the playlist on YouTube. I've known about Crypt of the Necrodancer for a while now. I've been aware of its existence, I should say. I saw I guess a first impressions video when it was first announced. Crap, I'm not terribly happy about this. Don't like this guy. We're, gonna do something weird here. Well, actually, no, we're not gonna do anything weird with him. This NB will do me a full heart of damage if he hits me. Am I right about that? Anyway, as I was saying, I've been sort of keeping my eyes open for Crypt of the Necrodancer stuff since it was first announced. I happen to love rhythm games. I'm a huge fan of Dance Dance Revolution and Crypt of the Necrodancer. Oh, it's only half hard damage. Well, that's preferable, I suppose. And Crypt of the Necrodancer is actually going to allow you to use a dance pad to play the game. As absolutely insane as that sounds. And you know, I love roguelikes too, so the fact that I'm going to get a roguelike dancing game is going to be bloody incredible. I'm still wondering exactly how complicated it's going to be, because, well, not complicated, how, okay, that's something that needs to happen there. Kind of wish I could have taken out more of them with that explosion, given how much damage they did me. Oh, that's bad. Am I gonna die against Reed? Sorry, against Envy? That'd be an unfortunate way to go. Okay. Ah, there it is. I was just about to say clutch mode engage, but didn't engage it quite soon enough by the looks of it. Alright, well that sucks. I guess we'll get started again on another floor. See what we can get this time. Money equals power is not a bad thing to pick up first thing. In fact, we pretty much got exactly what we needed to start off the Eve run there. We got health and damage up on the first floor. Damage up after a fashion, you know. This is growth hormones. I regret picking that up. Growth hormones has an incorrect description. It's not a damage up, it is a shot speed up. Which means I actually genuinely regret picking it up. I don't like shot speed up. This asshole, I don't like this guy either. I kinda wish I could have found a... Of the potential Duke of Fly champion or alternate bosses, I think the green one's probably my least favorite. I mean, Duke of Flies is always easy. You really shouldn't take damage on him. This guy's multi-directional shot kind of pisses me off. You know, I'm already looking at some of the shit going on in the screen with his flies. I guess I like the fact that he doesn't spawn in the really, really fat flies. He just spawns in motors. I generally find motors a bit easier to deal with than the really fat flies. You push motors back a lot more with your ears than you do the fat flies. Well, not the fat flies, the big flies, the big red flies. I don't know what they're called, actually. Yeah. And I prefer dealing with motors over them, just because I fucking... Whoa! That turned us ugly in a hurry, didn't it? Man, look at that. Well, there's our health up. And before we leave this floor, we are gonna super sloth. That's unexpected. And actually, that kind of sucks because that means he hits us 3 times and we die. What can super sloth give us? I suppose he can give us Bob's Rotten Head as a starting item, can't he? Well, not a starting, a spacebar item. If I seem a bit out of it at the moment, it's just because I'm sleep deprived. My sleep schedule's been kind of weird the last few days. To the point where I didn't really sleep all that well last night because my body wasn't ready to go to sleep at the time I usually go to sleep at. I had a very busy weekend. This is being recorded on a Monday, and this is being recorded on Tuesday. That actually gives you an idea of how crazy the last few days have been for me. It's nothing too big. Like, I had a friend that's going back to work in Alberta for the next few weeks. So I spent one day with him and sort of hung out and got drunk. I showed him some tricks on Dark Souls 1. What few tricks I can show someone. He was stuck at the Ornstein and Smoke fight, so I don't even know if stuck's the right way to describe it. He was at the Ornstein and Smoke fight. I don't really expect it to be here, but I'll check anyway. I've got the 7 bombs. Oh, there it is. Perfect. And that sucks. So yeah, I spent one day with him and, had quite a bit to drink that night. And then, instead of going home, I spent the following day with a couple of friends that'll be moving to Edmonton in the near future. Or not Edmonton, Toronto. I'm thinking Edmonton because that's where my first friend I mentioned is where he's working at the moment. I think. Edmonton or Calgary. I'm pretty sure it's Edmonton. I think he was at Calgary before. But yeah, so... Whoa, we're just getting all the bomb items, aren't we? Oh, whatever, there's no harm in taking Mr. Mega. Or Mr. Boom, rather. Mr. Mega is the damage upgrade. I hope we can find the boss fight room pretty quickly, because Mr. Boom's an amazing item to use in a boss fight. Especially since I have poison bombs. God, I hate bat spiders. Can you just please fuck off? Just kindly fuck off. That would be amazing if you fuck off for me. Have I taken damage yet on this floor? I don't think I have. Yoink. Well, if we have to keep getting consumables, I suppose bombs are just as good as anything else. I would kind of like to see some more keys, but... I guess anything's good at this point. I'm wondering if we're gonna get like a real hard carry run at some point in this game. It doesn't feel like I've gotten many of those recently. Like, okay, obviously I think one of my most recent videos involved playing with Dr. Fetus, which is an extremely heavy carry item. That's basically an item that'll just win you the run sometimes. That's not really what I'm talking about though. Because I played a few runs since then. Obviously I don't record all the runs I play anymore. Just because I used to do that. When I first started up this channel and restarted my save file, I literally recorded every single run I played. But a lot of work goes into recording one of these runs. Sometimes you don't always feel like speaking, or you don't really have the energy for it. Oh crap. Yeah, I screwed that up real bad right there. That rock doomed me. Kind of think I can see where... Maybe right here? Hey, sweet. One up mushroom. There is no reason not to take that, honestly. So we'll just take that. Maybe I won't get killed on the second floor this time. Yeah, I don't record every single run I play anymore. It's just it's not. Well, that was a waste of that. I shouldn't have put it in the item. I'd like to avoid taking. Oh, you know what? It doesn't really matter. I was gonna say I'd like to avoid taking damage on this fight, but really, it doesn't make any difference. I've already shot myself in the foot as far as getting a devil rune goes, which is the main thing I want to get. What I would like to do is I'd like to get Eve down to full soul hearts, if at all possible. The reason being, if I did that, she would permanently be in War of Babylon mode. At which point I would be doing extra damage and be a little bit faster. See, the thing is, I always want to go in between those shots, but the safer option is just to completely avoid them like I'm doing here. You know, get out of the way, don't try to go in between them. And yet that's something my brain seems to struggle to reconcile. There's not really anything else on this floor for us, is there? I'm trying to get my runs done a bit faster. You know, if I keep playing at the speed I've been playing at on my more recent videos, it would take me an hour and a half to kill Blue Baby, and that's just not on. I would much rather be done with. If I could get my total runs down to an hour, I think I'd be happy with that. Failing that, an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half at the absolute most for runs that I haven't specifically wasted time trying to break. You know, obviously breaking runs are going to be quite a bit different. Breaking runs are always going to be longer than a regular run just because of all the extra stuff you have to do to get the opportunity to break the game. Wow, another bomb item! What the hell is this, eh? So, what bomb items have we seen so far? We saw Mr. Mega on our first playthrough, on our first life. Found Mr. Boom and Poison Bombs on a second one, and we just found 10 bombs there. So what on earth is going on? I mean, not that I'm arguing, I like bombs. Bombs are cool. I'd like you to give me a bit more health if all bombs in the game, but bombs alright. Yeah, see, as you can probably tell, Floor of Babylon is a massive increase to our damage at the moment. It's not that hard to improve how much damage Eve does. As I said, she does base do a lot less damage than Isaac does. Considerably less damage, in fact. That's worth it. I'm gonna try over here. Reason I'm not using Mr. Mega to do that is or Mr. Boom to do that. Is because I prefer to use Mr. Boom. Oh my god, Wrath, are you serious? That is just weird. You know what, we're using this here. That's right, dead bird. Kick his ass. Oh, that's too bad. It's not gonna be Wrath again, is it? Nah. Oh, it is Super Wrath again. So this is just base Super Wrath. When you fight a mini-boss, they have a 30% chance of being an alternate version. So, either this is a third floor Super Wrath, which actually I would not be surprised by because we already ran into Super Sloth, didn't we? This is a third floor Super Wrath, or we happen to get 30% lucky twice in a row. What would you drop? Can he drop Mr. Mega? Actually forget what item Super Wrath drops. Am I gonna get killed again? I don't want to get killed again. Come on, game. Give me a break here. Kill him, dead bird. Come on, dead bird. Kill him. And you're almost there. Alright, this is Mr. Mega. So there we go. We officially picked up all the bomb items that are on Pyro. That is weird. I've never... On the 3rd floor, no less. All that's left is for us to get Ipecac, and then our next item room will be sent. Well, or we can just die in this room. I suppose that's fine too. I haven't been playing so well. I swear to God, I'm losing my patience with my keyboard. I've said this before, where I mentioned, like, the keyboard does some weird things when I press a specific button combination. But I'm convinced it's getting worse. It seems like every day I find more and more combinations that just fuck up the way the keyboard is supposed to work. On the bright side, being at low health, we do have the extra damage, which means we'll be getting through rooms just a little bit faster than usual. Please die. And we're dead. Okay, we are at 21 minutes. We're going to give this one more go. And chances are there will not be any more runs off of this one. So I better make this one count. Kinda sucks. We had a lot of... I guess we had a lot of good items. It was just I wasn't playing particularly well. Not a lot of good items, but items that can be good. Mr. Mega and Poison Bomb can make some of the late game boss fights a lot easier. And we had more than enough bombs to be very irresponsible with them. But we didn't really have anything in the way of damage up or health up, did we? 3rd floor, we still only had 3 health. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with Lucky Foot. Lucky Foot is... I wouldn't say it's my favorite item, but I might go so far as to say it is my favorite non-combat item. So, an item that doesn't give you some sort of health or damage up. Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair statement, actually. Come on. Not quite. I guess you could refer to it as a utility item, couldn't you? What Lucky Foot does is it basically gives us a 90% chance of winning on fortune teller machines. Increases our chance of winning at a slot machine to 50%, I think. And increases our chance of winning the skull game to 50%. Up from 33%. So it's a very good item if you like gambling, which I do. And I think it also increases the likelihood that you will get a drop at the end of a room. Though I might be wrong about that. That might just be Lucky Toe. I always forget if Lucky Toe shares an effect with Luckfoot, or if it merely has its own effect. Like, clearly the Lucky Toe is supposed to be from the Luckfoot, right? I don't like this room. I don't like Claudia. Claudia's been irritating enemy. They should be really easy to dodge, but they're not. Nope, nothing. Okay. Well, there's our boss room. I don't feel like our chances of winning a boss fight right now are terribly good. Only got the 1 health, so if we run into something that shoots bombs or a horseman that charges, we will die pretty much instantly. Yeah, so come here. This might end being a very short run if I do that. Which, I guess half now is not so bad. Half now is my minimum. And we're pretty close to that right now. So, I mean, obviously I don't want to get killed. But I'm saying if we did lose right now, it would round out the run and we'd be done. I don't know. Let's just see if we can find our item room and then we'll decide what we can do from there. I'd just like to see one really good item. You know, one objectively good item. Like Polyphemus, or Epic Fetus, or... I don't really want to see Dr. Fetus. You know what, I would be completely happy with seeing Ipecac or Mom's Knife, given the fact, even though both those items sort of tend to make my life a lot more difficult. I tend to do damage to myself with Ipecac more often than I do damage to enemies. And, well, Mom's Knife's short range is a very good counter for its high damage. You want to avoid these rocks because these spiders cheat. They will phase through the rocks if you don't have a chance. There. Another sprawling floor here. This is a bad idea. I need to stop, like, getting myself trapped in that corner in this room. I mean, I guess the other option is run straight towards where the first spider spawns, but... Oh, god damn it. Oh. There we go. Mullabooms. I wonder if they should like include because all the Mullabooms, the Mulligoons, the Mulligans, and the Mulligans, or whatever they're called, they all seem like they could be made with items you could pick up, right? Like infestations, just like they picked up the infestation items. Is what I'm trying to say. And I think it'd be really money equals power again. Whatever, we'll take it. It's a damage up. It's not a great damage up. Not unless you find something like quarter, in which case it gives you 0.7%. So what's 25 times 0.7? 20? That about right? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know, it's hard for me to do math at the moment. Hard for me to walk through doors too, apparently. Alright, let's... It'll be the widow when it's... Come on, down here. Well, on the bright side, we took damage that we didn't need to take, but... What can you do, eh? We will not be picking up the crystal skull. Oh dear. That's one thing we really did not need. Judgment. We're gonna hold on to that, actually. Not just because I have money equals power, but... If we see a curse room, I'd like to use the judgment in there. That goes the same for if we see a devil room. I'd much rather use judgment in a devil room than just on the floor. Now maybe give us a chance for a free devil room item. Not that that chance is particularly likely, given we are holding on to only 6 cents of the moment. And those clutch dollars. Yeah, that's so clutch. I feel like I'm the kind of person who uses a whole bunch of terminology that's not really applicable to me. There we go. Hopefully hit both of them. We still haven't taken red heart damage, so there's still a chance we get a devil room here. I'd like to kill the head first. There we go. Once the head's dead, the body's fairly, reasonably easy to deal with. Dead bird, can you attack, please? Dead bird, can you attack the body, please? Now, this is why I don't feel like dead bird's a particularly useful item right here. You know, it screws up your opportunities of being able to do some breaking strategies, first and foremost. And it has really shitty AI. I think even first level Meat Boy has better AI than Deadbird does. And I'm really hoping we don't run into Krampus here. That is an interesting prospect. Well, I did say I wanted to go full Spirit Hearts, didn't I? Now, my question is... No, I can't. I can't steal, can I? Yeah, best not try. We'll take that. That'll be, 6 health. Oh, sorry, yeah, 6 health. And then we'll use our judgment in here. Hopefully get a damage up. Give me a damage up, come on. Come on, pay out. We're at health up. I suppose a health up is fine too. I'm gonna immediately convert that into 3 more Spirit Hearts. And we're leaving with the pony. I'm kind of surprised he gave me a boss room item and not a devil room item there. But whatever. No accounting for that kind of stuff, I suppose. So we have the black pony at the moment. And what the black pony lets us do is it gives us a speed up and flight. I'd rather have pinky eye than the umbilical cord, thank you very much. Actually, what we will do is we will, since the game doesn't want you to have more than one of the same trinket at any given time, picking up a trinket will prevent it from ever showing up again. And the other thing the black pony can do is this. It's a charge attack that makes you completely invulnerable. Oh, hold on. Now is that just something? Is that only something you can do with Blue Baby right there? Oh, I'm wondering if I'm remembering this correctly. I seem to remember you being capable of stealing items if you only had Spirit Hearts. Stealing items from the Delver. And I think the pony's actually what you used to do it too. I could have potentially taken Guppy's head. Which, we wouldn't have kept Guppy's head. I would much prefer to have the pony than Guppy's head. But, had we taken Guppy's head, we would have been 2 items into Guppy instead of just 1. And, you know, being able to get flies on the Eve run is pretty good. I don't even know what I'm looking for, honestly. I don't know why I'm still coming through here. I really should probably just leave. There's no reason for me to still be on this floor. Technically speaking, if I stand in the middle, I should be completely safe, right? I'm just afraid that one of these, nubbin walkers is gonna shoot a spider right into my face. And that's potentially the worst possible thing that could ever happen to you, is having a spider just thrown at your face. I know a few people that like spiders. I hate spiders. I think spiders are an awful, awful bloody creature. I think anything with more than 4 legs is just terrible in general. Not a huge fan. Would not... Oh, really? Well, at least we know that's in there. 7-cent map. Not a bad pickup. Given that we were forced to spend that key anyway. I would prefer to have seen something else. Actually, nah, what can we really hope for on Eve Run? What would be better than the map? I guess I would say blue candle if we weren't holding the pony right now. I feel like the pony has more utility for us right now, at least until we find a flying item. You know, it's better to be able to fly than, it's better to be able to fly than shoot the candle, even though the candle's an amazing item. I'd much rather be able to fly, and the charge attacks, like I said, will allow us to steal Devil Room items. Oh, here's an easy room. I was thinking about using the pony's charge there, and I was like, ah, it's a waste. Especially seeing as... Oh, see, that's the one problem with that. I mentioned before in a previous video that if you just hug the top wall, flies will be unable to get to you. Oh, I don't know how I feel about picking that item up. We'll take it, whatever. I would like to find a blood bank, if at all possible now, because that really gets back down. The fact that we can fly is going to make this room a lot easier. And the fact that it's not Super Wrath again. Super Wrath's a douche. Am I unable to push those when I'm flying? I would really like to have... No, I'm really able to push those when I'm flying. I would like to get Spectre here as full as possible. I don't know why I went around. There was no need for me to go around. There's no need for me to take that damage either, but I did that just fine, didn't I? So, this health we've received will be useful for potentially taking a Devil Room item without paying for it. I'm trying to remember exactly how stealing a Devil Room item works. I've done it before, but I've also screwed it up numerous times. In fact, I think one instance of me screwing it up quite brutally is recorded in one of my earlier videos, where I tried to buy an item with only Spirit Hearts. Like, I tried to buy an item for Red Hearts and I only had Spirit Hearts. If you don't know, reduces you to 0 health. Like, no health, but you're not dead. I took a lot more damage in this room than I should have. That was just bad play, and I'm actually really upset with myself for taking as much damage as I did. Should have been an easy room to avoid taking damage in, especially given that I had the pony. But, whatever, I guess. No, not much we can do about it. Not much crying about it's gonna do anyway. Easy room. Easy room, if not an easy enemy. Yep. Globins have a very inconsistent difficulty as far as I'm concerned. They can be really, really irritating opponents. And they can be really dangerous depending on the room. But the fact that they do a full heart damage is still something I'm struggling to get over. But apart from that, they're fairly straightforward, aren't they? Like, they're really just a faster version of another enemy you're pretty familiar with. They basically act the exact same way the gazers and the well, those smiling sort of Isaac-shaped guys and the ones with the bloody eyes. They keep their eyes closed until you get close. Like, they're really just a faster version of them. I'm taking way too much damage. I'm not playing as well as I should be, and I'm gonna chalk that up to just being tired. Some of it's also the fact that my keyboard is just making things extremely difficult for me. I decided I wanted that guy dead. That's why I charge attacked him. I feel like we're gonna have enough rooms to recharge. I forget how many rooms. I think it's 5 rooms to recharge the horse. Come on, die. There we go. I'm getting kind of parched here, too. And you're dead. No, you're dead. You're dead. There we go. I would like to see enough rooms to fully charge this horse up again before we get to the boss fight. If I get a devil room in the boss fight, I'm going to be really upset with myself. I'm going to die? No, it's not. Yeah, the goo state of the Globins is definitely the most irritating characteristic they have. The fact that they don't know when to die. So, if it is 5 rooms, we will have enough to... We will have it fully charged by the time we're done the boss fight. So, I guess we're gonna find out. We'll check this out. It's only half a heart of damage. And while I haven't taken red heart damage on this floor, the fact that I got a Devil Room Lost floor is going to negatively affect my chances of getting a Devil Room on this floor. All in all, you have a better chance of getting a Devil Room if you've already picked up Devil Room items, or if you've already taken Deal with the Devil, there's a better chance of getting a Devil Room in the future. But you have a reduced chance of getting a Devil Room directly, the floor directly off through taking them. Okay, this is... I'm taking way more damage than I should be here. And there's our red heart damage, which I guess is alright. Obviously not ideal, but whatever. I'm not terribly upset with the fact that I took red heart damage. I am, however, upset with the fact that I ran right into Gertie like an idiot. I'm definitely relying heavily on bomb shield substitute for the amount of damage I'm doing. Squeezy will give us a better chance of having... So it is 5 rooms to charge the horse. Squeezy is going to give us a better chance of getting a Devil Room on this floor. Which is good. If I would want to get a Devil Room on a floor, it'd probably be Depths 1. Depths 1 seems like the best place to get a Devil Room deal, just because you probably got quite a bit of health by that point, and you aren't going to get blockaded by Mom's one-way door. Really not happy with the amount of damage I'm taking on this run, and I feel my reaction speeds are not as good as they should be at the moment. They're not as good as they usually are. And I'm gonna chalk that up to sleep deprivation. I have not been sleeping nearly as much as I should be. Nope. Brains are a really easy enemy to deal with when you have flying. Brains are just easy to deal with in general, though. And fuck it, we're gonna see what's in here. Well, at least we know where our... Whatever, we'll go to our secret room. Oh, that was a waste of a bomb right there. We'd have to have spent the Moth Spirit Heart anyway. But the fact that there was nothing worthwhile in it, definitely made me upset about that. On mentioning that I'm kind of tired at the moment, but like, wow, just commentating is making me feel exhausted. It's not even that late here. Like, it's only 11 in the morning. These are douchey enemy. I don't like these guys very much. Mr. Moors tend to be really dickish. Like, they do stuff like that. Whatever, I feel like I've wrecked my chances of actually getting through this run just by the simple virtue of being terrible at playing it. And we don't have any chance to get anything other than Gish here. So I feel like there's a fairly good chance that I'm just gonna straight up lose this run. I don't think I'll lose to Gish, though. Gish is a pretty easy opponent, but I don't do anything absolutely ridiculously stupid. He's extremely tanky, though. He's almost as bad as Monstro, too. And that Ipecac shot, but oh, there it is, and we're dead. So we're at about 45 minutes here. If you liked what you saw here, let me know down below. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. and keep an eye open for Crypto the Necrodancer. If you enjoyed this music, I'm sure you'll enjoy the game. Until next time, peace out.